Welcome back to Redneck Garage. Listen guys, we're going to talk about air filter maintenance today. Now, we did the airbox relocation. The reason why we did the airbox relocation is number one, easier to get to the airbox, easier to pull your filter and clean it. Number two, which you can do this without relocating your airbox, is cleaner air. To get cleaner air, we have not cleaned this filter in 1,000 miles and I haven't looked at it in about 500. So let's see what it's like after 1,000 miles. Actually, it's more like 1,200-ish miles on this filter without cleaning it. A few more reasons is it's easier to change the oil with this out of your way, and it's easier to adjust the valves. So, and there's more things than that. But without further ado, let's pop open these tabs and see what the fat lady has to sing. So she's got some oil from the crankcase splashed all around in there. Not a lot. Just fine mist, which is normal. So let's get this cleaned out before we go pulling the filter, because I don't want anything going down inside. So here is my air filter after 1,200 miles. To be honest with you, I don't even need to clean this, but we're going to. There's a lot of chunks of who knows what back here, and it is spotless. Okay. Let's take this filter stock off. Wow, guys. Wow. Like brand spanking new. Look at that. That is what I'm talking about. Just like that. We're going to clean this up real well. It's got some stuffs all over it. We're going to clean it up. So you're going to want to get yourself some Maxima air filter cleaner. Links to this will be down in the description. This is the cheapest way I've found to buy it. Put it in there like so. Just like that. I'm going to take this top foam off. Gently, without stretching it out. Gently, gently, gently. We're going to soak it down in here. We're going to wring it out. Now you never want to twist. Never twist. Just wring like that. We're just going to massage it. Massage it. Just like so. Just like that. We're going to set that there like so. Next is the pre-filter outerwears. This, you can do whatever you want to with it. Won't hurt that. The absolute best way to get your arse kicked is by using your wife's sink. Now, I'm using this sink because it has the most lighting for the video. Otherwise, I'd be using the sink downstairs in the basement. But you're gonna want to run hot water, hot as you can get it. You're just gonna come in here and rinse this out. Just like so. Now we're gonna grab our next filter. This one we're gonna want to rinse out from the inside out. And then comes your outerwears filter. So, we have our clean UNI filter. Now guys, I cheated. I got a new one instead of waiting on that one to dry. But don't worry, that one will get oiled the same way this one will. And it will go in a baggie and it'll be ready to use. It's nice to have an extra one laying around. That way you ain't got to wait all night for it to dry. So let's show you how to oil it. Now, usually I would use the Maxima oil, but this time we're gonna try the Lucas foam filter oil. This stuff is supposed to be just as good, and it was like $5 for this whole bottle. So let's try it out. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to pour your oil on it like so, like so. Okay, then you're going to take it and you're going to massage it in there. Massage it in there. Just like so. Just massage it in. All over. Just go like this and just rub it in. Rub it in, rub it in. Okay, it looks like it's rubbed in pretty evenly now. And it's just going to go right over top of here. Just like so. Now that's all on there. Now, if you got any oil down here on this plastic piece that goes in your side-by-side, just wipe it off. Wipe it off. So guys, just like that, you take care of your UNI filter. Now you saw how clean it was, all because I did this box mod. Now before I did that, man, I was cleaning that thing every 50, 60, 70 miles. It was like every weekend. Like if we went riding on Saturday night, instead of enjoying a campfire, I had to clean that stupid filter. I got tired of it real fast. So I took action. I went down to the Lowe's and I went to their snorkel section. Yes, they have a snorkel section. It's spelled wrong. It's spelled P-L-U-M-B-I-N-G. I don't know why in the world they would spell that wrong, but they have a snorkel section. It's super cool. Definitely go down and check out that section and buy yourself some stuff to make it so you don't have to clean that. Now that I've seen that, I'm going to check my wife's just to look at it, but I'm probably not going to even clean hers. And hers has almost as many miles on that filter as mine does. So you've seen it for yourself. And yes, I ride more than roads. I know you all just see my road riding, but that's mainly because when I hit the trails, I'm not worried about some stupid camera. So I just go and have fun. But now that I have GoPro mounts, I'll be having more trail riding videos. So I know you guys only see my street riding videos and whatever, but yes, I do hit the woods. I got just as many woods miles on as I do road miles. So you've seen it firsthand. I hope this helps you guys, and I hope you guys think about at least relocating your inlet pipe. I mean, yeah, use 2-inch. I have a video on that. Check that out. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope that you're sharing my videos. I hope that you're subscribed, guys. We got to keep getting subscribers. Let's get big. Let's go big, because the bigger we get, the bigger the things will come. And the more I'll be able to help you guys with, and we'll just take it from there. So peace out and God bless. Leave me a comment down below what you think of my videos, and we'll see you on the flip side.